fans dedicated to the orange and blue tradition, one fan stands alone.
He had told me years and years ago he was retiring.
Kept being these loud noises all over. I thought we had a problem.
He's never really retired. He was going to show up for big games, which every game turns out to be a big game, looks like.
In 1949, a friend of mine here had some extra tickets, and he said, "George, would you like to go to Gainesville to a football game?" I said, "Sure, Orman, I'll go with you." The crowd then was only 50-some thousand, but the team was terrible. They were just awful, getting beat by everybody. We were the whipping dogs of the SEC. At the first of the game, when the announcer said, "Here come the Gators," and they'd run out on the field and everybody would boo. And they'd announce the coach and everybody would boo. And I said, "Good gracious alive, what's everybody booing about?" Well, they were down on the team. They were there, but down on the team. I said, "Shoot, I've never booed in my life, and I'm not going to start now. They're just kids out there playing. Let's cheer for them." I said, "What do you mean, cheer for them?" I said, "Yeah, let's cheer. Every time they do something wrong, we'll stand up and do a cheer." I said, "What cheer?" I said, "Well, everybody knows 2 bits, 4 bits from high school. Let's do that." So lo and behold, they would fumble, and I'd say, "Okay, gang," I get 5 or 6 people sitting around me, on the count of 3. Go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1. All for the Gators, stand up and holler. We'd all stand up. Everybody look around. They all thought we were drunk. It was really remarkable. And it kept going, and it kept building and pyramiding until it built to what it is today. When you get out there, in the middle of the field, and a Homa arms up to get quiet, and I get just absolute silence from 90,000 people. People want to know what I get out of doing this. I do not get free tickets, and I don't get free parking, and I don't get paid, simply because I wouldn't have it any other way. If I was being paid some way, then I'd be really obligated to do what I'm doing. And what I do is from the heart.
Mr. Two Bits has cheered on many great players and coaches over the years, but one coach's drive for